The Pickwick Papers. Hello young reader, I am the voracious bibliomaniac who relishes in devouring literature. In this video, I'll be talking about the work which I've read recently, The Pickwick Papers. This is my fourth Dickens novel that I've read, and it's after a very long time that I've commenced to peruse literature owing to certain circumstances in my private life that I've been deferred nearly 3 years before I could pick up a work to read. However, without further ado, let's plunge into the topic in discussion. To begin with, I don't consider this work a novel. Precisely, it's more like a humorous serialization of adventures of a renowned Mr. Pickwick and his followers. It resembles Jerome K. Jerome's Three Men in a Boat, on the point that it has less of plot and more of humor, the difference being, Three Men in a Boat is a short work of 200 pages, while The Pickwick Papers is nearly 750 pages long. Despite its daunting length, every page is a delicious treat of humor to readers. What it lacks in plot, it compensates exceedingly by humor, mirth, satire and jollity. The novel begins by the sentence, "The first ray of light which illumines the gloom, and converts into a dazzling brilliancy that obscurity in which the earlier history of the public career of the immortal Pickwick would appear to be involved, is derived from the perusal of the following entry in the Transactions of the Pickwick Club, which the editor of these papers feels the highest pleasure in laying before his readers, as a proof of the careful attention, indefatigable assiduity, and nice discrimination, with which his search among the multifarious documents confided to him has been conducted." And the plot follows the travels of our protagonist Mr. Pickwick and his three companions, which include Mr. Tupman, Mr. Snodgrass and Mr. Winkle. In their travels, they get entangled in a variety of comical and ironical situations. In a chapter where Mr. Tupman romantically declares his love for Miss Waddle, Dickens writes, "Ada, as one of the sweet retreats which humane men erect for the accommodation of spiders." And in this chapter we also come across, for the second time, the remarkable Alfred Jingle, who talks words without punctuations. And he happens to artfully deceive Mr. Tupman under the garb of assistance and steal his lady love. Later, when Mr. Waddle and Mr. Pickwick undertake their mission of pursuit, we are then acquainted to the perhaps most people's favorite as well character of Mr. Samuel Weller, who later becomes Pickwick's manservant. In their search of the fugitive, they come across an inn where Sam is polishing shoes, and the lawyer who accompanies then says, "This is a curious old house of yours." To which Sam replies, "If you'd sent word you was a-coming, we'd had it repaired." This work was published in a serialized manner, and it's told that the sales increased 50-fold after introducing Sam Weller as a character. This is hardly astonishing, as his humorous comparisons tickle every nerve of you. Few of his numerous ludicrously funny dialogues are. "Then the next question is, what the devil do you want with me?" as the man said, when he see the ghost. "There's nothing so refreshin' as sleep, sir," as the servant girl said afore she drank the egg cupful of laudanum. "All good feelin', sir, the very best intentions," as the gentleman said when he run away from his wife, cause she seemed unhappy with him. "Oh, quite enough to get, sir," as the soldier said when they ordered him 350 lashes. "Are we with melancholy," as the little boy said when his schoolmissus died. "I, sorry to do anything as may cause an interruption to such very pleasant proceedings," as the king said when he dissolved the parliament. And many more which I would undoubtedly have desired disclose, but if I disclosed few more here, it would spoil you the curiosity of novelty. This is not just a tale, but it's a tale of tales, as there are numerous other stories within told by the characters. Of course there's no connection between the main story and the sub-stories, but nevertheless, they are very amusing. E.g., Stroller's Tale, The Bagman's Uncle's Story, The Story of the Goblins Who Stole a Sexton and many more. However, one fastidious observation which I could conceive is, the Bagman's Uncle's Story and Tom Smart's story was told by the Sam character, the Bagman. And the narrative is so surprisingly similar that, if you heard their two stories separately, you could swear that it's the same person who told these both. We can only praise the author for his caliber of maintaining this minutely. Overall, this was a very pleasant read. I enjoyed it very much. Wellerism, the humorous comparisons of Sam Weller will leave you wanting for more. On reading this, I'm sure you will agree that there's no doubt such an amazing work would make a budding author popular. A few also draw a semblance to Don Quixote. As I've not read the latter, I can, at present, make no comment. I hope you'll enjoy this. If you've already read this, do let me know in the comments how you felt on perusing this. I'm obliged to you for staying so far. If you did like my video, consider hitting the subscribe button.